Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Miyetti have decided to speak up over what has happened. A lot of things happened in Southwest Oyo in particular. There was they slugged it out, or Yoruba slugged it out with House of Fulani in Oyo State, and it generated a lot of issue. Well, right now Miyetti have decided to speak their mind out. They are not even quoting it. They're saying it the way they are feeling it, and they're saying nobody can force them out of Southwest. It is sacrosanct. We'll find out how and what are the reasons and what is giving them that power, because actually they have decided to even show where the power they have is from, and so that it doesn't look as if they're just making empty talk. They have every right according to them. We'll find out what it is, but before we do so, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. We're going to read through all this, then we'll critically analyze this. This whole situation is getting very tense. Well, nobody can force us out of Southwest, Miyetti has said. It's a criminal herdsmen must leave Southwest. YCE and OPC actually insisted. Well, Fulani herdsmen under the aegis of Miyetti cti0n have vowed to resist any eviction from the Southwest, citing their right as enshrined in the Nigerian constitution to live anywhere and wherever they desire. Miyetti also vowed to avenge the alleged attacks on and loss of herdsmen and their cattle, saying it would never tolerate any act of injustice on herders. But you tolerate act of injustice on others. Let's continue. The National Secretary of Miyetti cti0n, Mr. Hassan Saleh, stated this in an interview against the backdrop of eviction notices issued to criminal herdsmen by some Southwest groups and personalities. Saleh said it was wrong to drive herders out of any part of Nigeria, and that even if there were criminals among them, it was a function of the government security forces to identify and arrest them. He said the eviction of herdsmen from the southern region of the country was a dangerous precedent, and the best way to solve the herders farmers crisis was for state government to provide ranches and grazing routes for the herders and their animals in the whole of the south. The Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu had in January asked all Fulani herdsmen to vacate the forest reserves in the state. He later issued a 7-day ultimatum to the effect. The governor gave the order at a meeting with leaders of Hausa, Fulani and Ibira communities in the state, saying the activities of the herdsmen had long been causing a threat to security in the state. He said, as a chief law and security officer of the state, it is my constitutional obligation to do everything lawful to protect the lives and property of all residents of the state. Nevertheless, some Southwest stakeholders have also issued similar eviction notices to criminal herdsmen in the region, accusing them of kidnapping, rape, and farmland destruction, among other crimes in places like Ibarapa, Yawa, Yiwa, and Oyo, Ogun State, respectively. One of the prominent voices, Yoruba activist and Akoni Odo of Yoruba land, Sunday Adeyemo aka Sunday Igboho, also asked criminal herdsmen to leave the region. However, Miyetti cti0n National Secretary Sela said no group could evict the herders, vowing to resist any eviction from Southwest. He said nobody has the right to evict herdsmen. If you say you are going to evict us, we will resist every eviction. We have been surviving in harsh environment. If we do not resist, we will be wiped out of the planet. If you kill a herder, don't go and sleep. We will revisit you. And it's not because we hate your tribe. People attack herders, and in one way or the other, herders have found a way to retaliate. Also, Sela said nobody could bar foreign herdsmen from entering Nigeria. Also, Sela said nobody could bar foreign herdsmen from entering Nigeria, saying most of the herders entering to the country once settled in Nigeria but relocated to other neighboring countries like Ghana and Benin Republic. It is finished. Miyetti have just spoken it all. Let me continue so that we look at this critically. Nigeria is in. He said all those who traveled to Benin Republic and others are coming back home. Nigeria is now our home. Hey, welcome. All those saying they will bar foreign herders from entering Nigeria just playing to the gallery, because if they are aware of the ECOWAS protocols, they will know they cannot chase them away. That is why the position of the Bauchi State Governor, Bala Ahmed, is the true position. You have no right to evict anybody from any part of the country. Nigeria. What our number has increased recently because of the tension in Ghana and Benin Republic. The ones in Benin Republic have integrated with the Yoruba in such a way that they speak the language. They were initially living in the southwest and they are coming back, he added. Salah described the eviction notice to herders as propaganda, adding that innocent herders were becoming the casualty. He said they expected a reaction from us, maybe the way of attacking other ethnic nationalities, but that is wrong because the herders they are attacking are the innocent herders. Are the criminals representing anybody? They are doing their criminal enterprise. Our own pain is that the people who are supposed to know are pretending as if they don't know. Salah also asked governors to provide land for ranching for the herders as a solution to continuous crisis. Salah asked governors to provide land for ranching for the herders as a solution to continuous crisis, adding that eviction of herders would only lead to wider consequences. We aren't ready to relocate to north. We are not ready to relocate to the north. Miyetti Allah leader says we are staying back. Similarly, the leaders of Miyetti Allah in some states in southeast and south geopolitical zone have said they are not ready to leave the zones anytime soon as well. Welcome. The Northern Elders Forum had on Friday called the herdsmen feeling unsafe in the southern region of the country to relocate to the north. They said they are not relocating. And the NEF also asked northern governors to prepare to receive herders while willing to return to the north. But the Southeast Chairman Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria, Alhaji Gadodo Sediki, said his members had nowhere else to go as they were comfortable doing their trade in that region. They want to stay in Southeast. He said from the complaints by herders in only 2 states in the geopolitical zone, generally the people and the state governments in the region were hospitable to them. Sediki enjoined his members to be tolerant during these times. He said in Ebonyi and Abia states, some of our people said they were going back to the north because of the challenges they are facing. But generally, they want to stay here and do their business. So if you see them going to the north, it's not like they want to go to the north, but because they're having challenges. These are trying times. Sediki said they had developed relationship with their host communities that whenever cows destroy crops on a farm, they usually compensate the farmer. He said it's not only in the south that there is a crisis. We have to tolerate and overcome any challenge that we face. We have a very cordial relationship with the people and the leaders of Southeast. They are very hospitable because they provide conducive environment for us to do our trade. Anywhere a farm is destroyed, the leaders of Miyetti Allah and the community leaders will go and assess the damage, and the farmer will be paid adequate compensation on the farm that was destroyed. And if a cow is killed or stolen, the owner of the cow is paid the value of his cow. The Southeasterners are very hospitable and we are generally comfortable doing our business here. The Sakin Hausa and Vice President General of the Akwa Ibom State Council for Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Hassan Saduki, says such decisions might create more frictions. This will definitely create more frictions. To me, it is not the best, he said. However, adding that any herder feeling unsafe in a particular area should relocate to stay alive. We are evicting violent herdsmen from Osho, Seriki Fulani. Meanwhile, the Seriki Fulani in Osho State, Alhaji Babatunde Ibrahim, has said that members of Fulani community in the state were making effort to identify and evict criminal herdsmen. Ibrahim, however, said no Fulani herder was planning to relocate to the north because the state was their home. He also said proper identification of herders living in the state remained the only way to prevent violent herdsmen from invading the state. In similar manner, Ondo State chapter of Magban said its members were still in the state and doing their legitimate business. But the Fulani community in Ebonyi State said it would not hesitate to encourage herdsmen who feel insecure in the state to relocate to the north. The Eze of Fulani community, Ebonyi State, Alhaji Ibrahim Idris, said, what are we still doing here if my people begin to feel uncomfortable and unsafe? I'd rather ask them to go back to the north where we come from. I think it would be better that way. While the southwest YAC said that these guys should leave. Okay, very quickly, let's just look at this very quickly. You have heard it all.